Well, the world is still a bit wet. I think it's 49 degrees right now. We were originally forecast for showers today, originally like 2 hours ago. But I checked before we came out the door, and now it is just cloudy today. So, that's all right. Whoop, I almost stepped on you, silly. But yesterday we did have showers off and on for most of the day. What do you see, buddy? I don't see anything. And it only stopped drizzling the rain just a few minutes ago. Our walk was delayed this morning, so we should be able to finish it out without getting too wet. And I had to drive a bit yesterday, and Bravo and the feline girls were left alone. But he was happy to see me when I got back, so that's good. Of course, the truth is I give him these chew sticks whenever I leave, and he's happy to see me leave too. So, well, at least he's not pining and all upset like he used to be whenever I'd get ready to leave. So, giving him something special whenever I head out the door is definitely the way to go. I'm not seeing our little groundhog friend anywhere. Oh, there goes a chipmunk. Guess everyone's getting stocked up, huh? Oh, there's another chipmunk. Over here. There he goes. His cheeks are full, too. Yeah. He's getting some food. Okay, hold on. And yesterday with temperatures... Okay, whoa, hold on. Over here. And it was cool enough for chili, so I made some chili stuff. And I call it chili stuff because it had beans in it. And you can argue till the cows come home, but I'm from the state where it was created. And it does not have beans in it whenever it is chili. But anyway, the chili stuff, however, is a great way to stretch resources. And I love the chili stuff. I love Wendy's chili stuff. But anyway, so yesterday I decided I wanted to make some chili stuff. Now, in the past, because convenience, whatever, I simply bought packets of whoever seasoning mix I was liking that year. And I don't do that so much anymore. I still have my lazy moments, and some tuna helper sounds great, and know it's full of stuff that's definitely not recognized as food in my body, and I know this. So anyway, but I wanted to make some chili stuff. So I had some ground beef that I really needed to cook, and so I Went on all recipes, looked at half a dozen recipes, got some ideas because I had my ideas, as we do. And so I made some chili stuff. Tons of chili powder. Whoop, a little bit of crushed red pepper. Let's see, what else I put in there? Garlic powder, onion powder. Oh, cumin. Can't forget that cumin. Salt, a little black pepper. Come on. A little adobo seasoning, because I swear there is a blend in adobo. Whoa, that's no good. Someone has a significant leak, or they left the gas cap off. But anyway, sometimes the adobo seasoning, a friend turned me on to that a few years ago. It just has a blend in there that just kind of rounds things out. But anyway, that may be all of the spices that I added. And then I added a can of Rotel tomatoes and green chilies. And, well, first I used all the spices with the ground beef. I seasoned the beef itself. And then, after that was browned, I added the can of Rotel tomatoes and green chilies and a can of beans. Now, the kind of beans that I added are chili beans. They're the kind of chili beans that I grew up with. Been around, well, at least 50 years. And much longer than that, I'm sure, but at least 50 years. And I was so thrilled whenever Sam's Club started carrying them. And they are called ranch-style beans. And I have tried every kind of chili bean that the big companies make, Bush's and on. And a lot of them were close and none of them quite right. So anyway, a can of ranch-style beans, Rotel tomatoes and green chilies, spices, and hamburger. And that was some good chili stuff. It was really good. Put a little bit of shredded cheese on top too. And normally I would put some slivers of that was a good spot, Bravo. I'd put some slivers of onion on top, but I didn't know if I was gonna like it. If I didn't, then Bravo was gonna get some spicy beef and beans. Okay, come on, we'll check. He may not be as busy when we come back. And so yeah, that's good. And then I think I'm gonna have some for breakfast this morning. And my favorite way to have chili stuff for breakfast is come on now. First of all, I prefer real chili this way, but chili stuff will work too. And that is over scrambled eggs. Some scrambled eggs, a couple of scrambled eggs with some chili stuff and some cheese and probably a little bit of onion slivers. I don't know, we'll see. Because I don't know if I'll be sharing any with Bravo or not. Nope. The chickens are sounding off. Roll call. So yeah, I haven't had scrambled eggs and chili in a long time. Yeah, I remember my second husband prided himself greatly on his chili. And of course he puts beans in it like so many people do. It is a great economical ad, okay? No, I understand it's a great way to stretch beef and cut the cost of a meal substantially. And I was like, no, that's great. You know, that's awesome. That's wonderful. It tastes fabulous. Not chili, but it's really good. So anyway, come down here. I think we need to wipe your bottom. Hold on. Yeah, let's wipe your bottom. Pretty sure you're going to go again in just a second, but let's wipe you anyway. Stay still. There we go. That's better. Okay. But one thing that he turned me on to that I had never had before was chili spaghetti. Oh, good heavens. Now, I can be such an extraordinary glut, a total unbelievable glutton whenever it comes to chili spaghetti. And, oh heavens. Then, whenever I thought of it more, because I don't know, the chili stuff on top of spaghetti noodles, and then some Parmesan cheese and oyster crackers, and none of it makes any sense. And it is so dang good. So anyway, and of course pasta is another great stretch ingredient. Everybody knows one of the best ways to feed a passel, come on, let's go, a passel of kids is with some spaghetti sauce and spaghetti noodles. Come on now, let's go, bravo. Thank you. And meatballs are more economical than just putting ground beef in your sauce because you can cut those meatballs with breadcrumbs. A little bit of egg and breadcrumbs and seasoning. And that little bit of ground beef goes much further. And if everybody gets one meatball, there you go. But my meatballs are often, because I usually mix my meat in my sauce because I wasn't trying to stretch it for a half a dozen kids or anything. But whenever I did make meatballs, I usually made them kind of flat because I did have the fear of cutting into an undercooked meatball. Because yeah, considering what ground beef usually is, first and last thing over the fence, one step away from hot dogs. No, honestly, it's usually just the trimmings off of the finer parts of meat. And those trimmings are just thrown into the grater. But anyway, I always wanted ground beef cooked very well. Now, if we're talking a filet, I better see some blood on that plate. So anyway, with the overcast fullness, it may be a day of morning to night chili stuff. First over scrambled eggs and have a little bit just with some cheese and onion for lunch. No, Chuck. And if I had some Frito chips, Frito corn chips, I do like a Frito pie. Let's get out of the way. And what's weird, okay, like I know a lot of people have sour cream with their chili. And the sour cream people, I would definitely encourage them if it's because of spice, that if you eat my chili stuff, you definitely want some sour cream. To me, it's not overly spicy, but experience of where I've lived for the last few decades, they don't like a lot of heat in their food, for the most part. But anyway, nope. And honestly, I've never tried the sour cream thing, but I can see where it would be good. I mean, I like sour cream on my tacos and with my spicy beef Mexican dishes. So yeah, I can see where that would be tasty. But when it comes to a Frito pie, hold on. Over here. Come on, over here. when it comes to a Frito pie, okay. Oh, you're not getting on your bridge again? Well, baby, I don't see him. We're not going to bother him if I don't see him. Okay, get all the way down there. That's a good spot right there. Stay out of the way now. Okay, that's a good spot, Bravo. Hey. Now you're going to get up in the way. No, now that's a good spot. Stay down there. Nope. You're just going to have to wait till we get further down then, because you're starting to get in the way. Getting in the no poo zone. Nope. Anyways, a little yellow mustard with my Frito pie. I like mustard, which it just cracks me up. Like Parmesan cheese if it's over. That's so funny. Our brain associations crack me up. And how they affect our taste. Oh, yeah, for instance, I've been making probably monthly trips out of town, something like, monthly trips out of town. So driving more than I have over the last few years. And anyway, I paid $2.60 for a cup of blasted black coffee. And I was like, oh, hell no. No. And that was at a filling station, okay? It's a chain up here called Sheetz. And I don't care if I just heard the beans ground. I don't care. The beans are still old and roasted and dead. But anyway. So I started brewing mine and taking it in a travel cup instead. And in the past, I thought that Sheetz coffee was just so good, or Tim Hortons, or I just thought it was so good. So anyway, first time that I took my own and took a sip of it, and I drink black coffee, unless I'm sitting down in a restaurant with a coffee cup and creamer, I take it black. Otherwise, I'll take cream if I'm doing that. But anyway, I took a sip of my black coffee that I had just made in my travel mug. And oh hell, it was so much better than that coffee that I paid $2.60 for. Anyway, so I was like, oh yeah. I mean, I drink it every day from the time I get up till I go to bed. Well, I've been cutting back. I've been trying to not drink coffee after 6 in the evening. And honestly, I haven't seen where it's made that significant a difference in my sleeping. But anyway. But yeah, it was totally just the context. I really paid attention to the flavor of it just because I was in my car. And I didn't expect it to... I thought it wasn't going to taste as good as the stuff that, honestly, that I had paid the $2. I didn't think it was going to be as full-bodied or whatever. Nope. Yeah. It was not only just as good, it was better. I was like, well. So, right there, I've probably saved, gee whiz, over $10. Just since February. I know his Halloween display is going strong. Still cracks me up. Oh my goodness, he put a red trike down there. Oh, he's so funny. Come on. Heel. There you go. And I misread my instructions on the ranunculus. And I've made the body longer than the directions. So, I'm not taking it out. But as soon as I realized it, okay, sniff away. As soon as I realized it, do you want to sniff away? I started the ribbon. Ooh, stinky exhaust. Yeah, I think that might be your poo, buddy. Uh-oh, it's dripping on you. That's nasty. So anyway, I'm on the ribbing now of the ranunculus, on the ribbing on the body. And then I was watching a knitting channel, and she was talking about, and I've seen quite a few people with these striped sweaters, just these like drop shoulder striped sweaters, and that had me thinking about stripes, and that had me thinking about some Halloween yarn that I had seen on another channel yesterday, and it was yellow and orange and purple and black, and I think and it had some white in it, and I was like, oh. So anyway, so then I'm thinking about, I wonder if I could get some Halloween socks finished. And whenever I thought about that, I was like, yeah, changing colors on socks is really, it's just too quick. You know, I mean, it's just constantly breaking and there, very good. Going into the next color constantly. And so anyway, nope. I don't know if I'll get any kind of Halloween item knitted or not. I don't know. We'll see. As in all things, Bravo, we will see. Until we don't. I heard this excellent line. Oh, I think it was on a movie that I recently watched. Oh, I started it. I remember it had Cumberbatch was starring in it, and it was older. But anyway, he was very nervous. He's a British aristocrat, whatever, and he's very nervous about the ship that he's getting onto. And this other said, because anyway, Cumberbatch asks, is this boat seaworthy? And he's like, she'll sail till she sinks, sir. Isn't that true about everything? Look at that face. Oh, what a face.